Former Senator Chris Duenas, former congressional delegate Robert Underwood, and the Republican Party's Juan Carlos Benitez on the KUAM couch for the after party. Adult use cannabis, crash it or pass it. Our panelists split on the topic. Benitez saying Japan and Korea have recently shown they'll prosecute citizens who spark up abroad. Benitez adds that legal immigrants on Guam should be pot paranoid because the federal government still considers weed a crime.
Our immigrant population is around 30% of our population. I'm concerned about them, and I don't think they're being educated enough to know that this is a risk for them, that this smoking and using of marijuana is only going to be limited to U.S. citizens.
I just think we're moving too fast on it.
Duenas and Benitez implying if weed is legalized, two kinds of tourism cannot coexist. Benitez adding that legalizing weed is a big enough issue for the voters to decide on themselves.
The Republican Party took a position. We believe that the conservative values of Guam don't go with this.
Right.
But if you're going to try to pass it, at least do it for a referendum.
Duenas says he's pretty sure there are more important issues for senators to act on. Education, and the hospital, for example.
We elected a majority new body of senators, and we're talking about gambling and weed.
And underage consensual sex.
Underage consensual sex.
While Duenas and Benitez towed their party's line on legalizing weed, Underwood called them out for taking the party out of party politics.
I think that the GOP just doesn't want to be a cool party. You guys are against something that's really cool. And I think you guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves, because what's going to happen is that the youth are going to catch up with this. Basically, I think that society is changing on this, and it will be reflected in federal legislation, and then probably will kind of come along after that.
You're the coolest Democrat I know.
For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
It's taken Guam over 30